Good morning, ladies. Thanks for hanging with us where we're trying to figure things out. Sorry, the link wasn't working, all that stuff. And I had to like move my computer a bit, so I hope I can still. See. How are you ladies doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, Nancy.
Good.
I'm up in Truckee. I was excited to be able to do yoga outside.
It is awesome, right?
It is. Okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit so that we can reach out to more people who are trying to get on. And then we'll start. We'll use a block if you have one. Have some water with you. Those of you who are on already, go ahead and just maybe drop into a seated meditation to begin. Maybe you're on your knees with a block or without a block. Maybe you're sitting crisscross, but as you sit here, sit up nice and tall. So think about lengthening through the spine all the way up to the crown of your head, like you have a plumb line. Just drawing the crown of your head a little bit higher. Take those shoulders right up to your ears, and then draw the shoulder blades back behind you, and slide the shoulder blades down the back, and then find a resting spot for your hands. Maybe they're on your knees, palms face down, maybe palms face up. You just do what you need to do. In this moment, we are inviting the body to communicate with us, giving ourselves permission to listen in, to tune in to what the body is telling us through sensation. So use all the sensations. What do you taste right now? What can you smell, feel, hear? Noticing all the things. Now start to pay attention to the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Not changing up the breath at this point, but just noticing the flow in, the flow out. The eyes flutter open. You're going to take the arms, reach them high above your head. And as you exhale, draw the elbows down and back just a bit so that you have this opening through the chest and the heart space. Breathe in, reach up. Again, cactus those arms as you breathe out. Pull down. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, pull. Inhale, reach up. This time, as you breathe out, you're going to take a side body stretch. So that left arm reaches down to the ground, the right arm reaches up and over the body. So you take this side body stretch, lengthening through the right side of the body. And then maybe looking up underneath that right arm. And mirroring you, so hopefully that's how this comes across. Good, another deep breath in right here. Feel the ribs on the right side of the body expand and fill. And as you breathe out, right arm down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, both arms. Exhale, pull, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull one more time. Good. Inhale, reach up. Now this time, it's the right hand that reaches down to the side and the left arm reaches up and over. So we've got this expansion now on the left side body. We'll take a few breaths here. Thinking about lengthening on that left side. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, take your hands down in front of you. We're going to come into all fours. So walk those hands underneath the shoulders, walk the knees underneath the hips. Go ahead and just move intuitively here. So however your body is asking you to move in this position, maybe it's figure 8. Maybe it's kind of a jump rope type motion. Maybe it's that cat-cow, but let yourself be free to explore. Remember all those sensations that we were feeling and noticing? Maybe see if something is calling to you, if your body is nudging you in one way or the other. Maybe some cat-cow. In just a couple of breaths, we'll join together. Right. Again, just aligning those wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips right here. We're going to untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet firmly into the mat. Yeah. And take a breath in, dropping the belly towards the mat, lifting the tailbone, your eye gaze moves up. As you breathe out, the abdominal muscles press up against the spine as the spine arches away from your mat. Tuck that chin in towards your chest, look up at your heart. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, tuck it in, cat. This time as you breathe in, come into neutral. Yes, that's it. Okay, send that right foot back, but the toes are going to be still on the mat. So that right leg is long. And that left arm reaches out. Fingertips still on the mat. Nice. Now we're going to take the left thumb face up. Lift that right heel and left thumb right up into the air. Beautiful. Use that strong core to draw yourself in nice and steady. Hang on here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbow to knee. Crunch right underneath. Beautiful. Inhale it long. One more crunch underneath as you breathe out. Yes. Inhale, length. All right, as you exhale, toes down, hand down. And now hand and knee in line with the hip and the shoulder. Nice job. Left foot, reach it long behind. Still keep those toes in contact with your mat. Right arm reaches forward, fingers still in contact. Beautiful. Now that right thumb turns face up, and we lift the right thumb on that left heel. So that right arm is in line with our ear, roughly. And that back heel is lifted. We're going to check in with the hips. So what often happens here is that that left hip either opens up or the left hip drops. So see if you can align that left hip in line with the right. Stay here, 5, 4, 3, 2, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, length, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, long, hold, and lower the fingertips and the toes. Beautiful. Hand and knee in line. Beautiful. All right. Big toes touch here. Knees nice and wide. Sit those hips back over the heels, reaching the arms towards the front of your mat. Let your forehead or your chin rest down on the mat. The elbows can fall heavy to the mat. Just passively rest down. So you're breathing in and out through the nose now. From here, we're going to lift the palms, but keep the fingertips engaged into the mat. You lift yourself just a bit so the arms are long here, and you're going to just take it side to side. Some nice gentle movement here. Back through center. Inhale into your tabletop here. And then tuck those toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. It's our first downward dog of the day. So again, using that connection to your body. When you observe the sensations within the body, what are you being asked to explore? Are you being asked to kind of move the hips a bit? Are you being asked to pedal out those heels? Yes. And then find a nice quiet downward facing dog. And tilt that tailbone up just a bit more. Soften through the heels. Allowing a soft bend in the knees. If that's what you need. Beautiful. Inhale, now lift the heels. As you breathe out, bend the knees. Look towards the front of your mat and walk your way into a forward fold. I'm just going to turn and face you. So, forward fold right here. And then bring the hands to the crooks of the elbows. Your tailbone lifts a little higher. Soft through the neck and the head. And maybe if it feels good to sway here, you give a little sway too. Breathe in. As you breathe out, fingertips down to the mat. Heel toe your feet together. And one vertebra at a time, you're just going to roll on up. Crown of your head reaches high, palms face forward. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, we're pulling into those cactus arms right here. Heart is lifted. Inhale, reach. One more cactus, exhale. Inhale, reach high. As you exhale, soften those knees and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. So your half lift, hands can be at the shins. There might be a slight bend in the knees, but we want length in the spine. But as you fold, wrap your arms around your beautiful legs. Give them a little rub. I like to do this, just kind of wake up the legs, the mind to the sensation throughout the lower extremities. All right, now hands to the earth. You're just going to step back, find your plank, and then hold. So a nice strong line from the crown of your head all the way back to those heels. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lower it down either from the knees or from the toes. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Untuck those toes. Press the tops of the feet firmly into your mat. On your inhale, lift your heart. Beautiful. As you exhale, tuck the toes. Press the hips up and back. And find your downward facing dog. Couple of breaths right here. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend those knees, look forward, and step to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach, and fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the earth, step back. Take a breath in here. Breathe out, lower it down. Inhale, cobra. Lift the heart, shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck those toes, downward facing. Nice job. Okay, a couple more breaths right here. How are you doing today? Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Now step or float into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold into you. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, as you plant those hands, step back. Stay for the breath in. Exhale as you lower it down. Inhale, either cobra or maybe an up dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing, and stay here. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, lift those heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to your hold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, chair pose. Hips sink, arms reach. Lighten up on those toes just a bit so you can really feel your mat with the heel, the big toe mound, the baby toe mound. Hands come to heart center. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to take a twist to the right. So that left elbow comes to the outside of the right thigh. And now maybe open your wings. Yes, looking up. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the earth, step it back, find your plank and lower. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Tuck those toes, downward facing, beautiful. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend those knees, look forward, step or float. Top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms reach high. Hips low. Exhale, hands to your heart and center. Breathe in. Exhale as you now take that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Think about length through your spine, okay? As you twist and look up. Now expand those wings. Reach. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands to the earth, step or float back to your plank. Breathe in. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog and stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good job, ladies. All right, we're gonna take that right leg and reach it high. We're gonna bend that knee and then stack the right hip over the left and then circle that ankle. Smile a bit. You're upside down. Inhale, re-lengthen that leg. As you exhale, knee to the chest, hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to the chest, hold. And then plant that right foot between the hands. Nice. So you want that right knee over the right ankle. We're gonna go right into a dragonfly twist. So the left hand is gonna be placed down to the earth. Inhale, right arm reaches high to the sky. That's it. Tuning in, listening to the sensations of the body. Breathe in, reach a little higher. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. We're gonna lower the left knee down, sweep the arms up, a low crescent. Reach. So we wanna drop the tailbone down just a bit. Arms extend high, and we're strong through the core. So with the tuck of the tailbone down, or actually it's more that lengthening down towards the mat, you might feel this in the left front of the hip. As you breathe out, you're gonna sit those hips back, lengthening that right leg. So you take a bow. So this is a nice place to have a block to kind of lift you just a little bit. So what we wanna have here is a nice long leg. We want to promote a long spine right now. Sometimes we round over it, but today we're thinking about length. One breath in. As you breathe out, re-bend that right knee. Tuck the toes on the left foot, lift that left knee, and send that right leg back up, three-legged dog. Right foot down, beautiful. Inhale, left leg, reach it high. Now bend that left knee, stack the left hip onto the right, and circle that ankle. Inhale, lengthen that leg. As you breathe out, knee to the chest. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hold here, plant that left foot between the hands. Line that left knee up over the left ankle. Plant the right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches high. Dragonfly twist. So see if you can draw that right knee towards your midline. Nice and strong through that back leg. Right heel is lifted. We're not just pressing into it, we're lifting that right heel. It's kind of like you're in that high heel shoe. Beautiful. Left hand down, right knee down. Inhale, arms reach high. We're in that low crescent. Lengthening again the tailbone. As you breathe out, we sit those hips back, lengthening that front leg. Using that block or sometimes a water bottle works nicely here. Notice the toes are being drawn back here towards the shins. Inhale, rebend that left knee, tuck the toes on the right, send that left leg back into the sky. Three-legged dog, reach. Exhale as that left foot comes down. Beautiful. Inhale, lift those heels, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to your fold. Inhale, half leg. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Listen up. This time we're going to sit into our chair pose. Nice. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Hands to the earth. Step or float back to your plank. Breathe in. Breathe out as you lower it down. Inhale. Lift your heart. Exhale, tuck those toes, down dog. Nice. We're going to take that right leg, reach her high. As you exhale, plant that right foot between the hands. Yes, we're going to still go into that dragonfly twist, reach. And then as you bring this right hand down, you're going to be nice and strong through that left leg and that right thigh. Inhale, reach up. Full crescent. Beautiful. So same things here that we were working on. Dropping the tailbone just a bit. We're going to bring hands to heart center. Big breath in. As you exhale, take a twist to the right. So that left elbow hooks on that right leg. And maybe we open those wings. Inhale, crescent, reach. Now we're taking it to warrior two. Nice bend in that right knee. Looking out over the right fingertips. Flip that right palm face up, reverse for warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel it down, step it back, and lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to down dog. Beautiful. Left leg, reach it high. Exhale, knee towards the chest. Plant that foot between the hands. Left arm reaches to the sky. Dragonfly twist. Strong through those left and right legs. Nice base as you breathe in. Full crescent. Nice big breath in right here. Spin that right heel down to the earth, warrior two. So think about those wings expanding forward and back. This front knee, we're driving it over so that it's pressing towards the left side of your mat. Reverse it. Either looking up towards that left hand or looking back at that right foot. As you exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step it back to your plank. Breathe in. And lower it down as you breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend those knees, look forward. Step or float to your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, cheer pose. Now we're gonna take our cactus and chair. As you breathe out, pull those elbows down. Inhale, reach those arms high. As you breathe out, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, find your plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Nice work. Still breathing in through the nose and out through the nose using that Ujjayi breath. All right, right leg, reach it high. Exhale, knee to the chest. Plant that right foot between the hands. Inhale, dragonfly. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, crescent reach. Exhale, take that twist to the right. Okay, from here, we're gonna shift our weight into that right foot. Okay, you got it? And maybe start to lighten up on that left foot. Option to totally lift that left leg. But wherever you are, if you're even just putting more of your weight in that front foot, you're really feeling activated in through here, that's okay too. Woo. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hands down, lift that left foot to the sky for a standing split. Beautiful. Left foot down, step it back, lower all the way to the ground. Cobra, or maybe you're taking your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it through. Plant that foot between the hands. Dragonfly twist. Reach. Breathe out. Left hand down. Inhale, crescent pose. As you breathe out, take that twist to the left. Right arm hooks the outside of that left thigh. Start to shift your weight into that left foot, lightening up on that right foot. Maybe lifting that right foot. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your hands to the earth and lift that right foot to the sky. Nice. Right foot plants down at the back of the mat. Step the left foot back and lower all the way to the mat. Yes. Untuck those toes. Cobra. Now listen up. As you exhale, knees wide, big toes touch, child's pose. All right, breath in. Bring your belly all the way to the mat. Bring your arms down by your sides. Palms face up. And just let your left cheek rest on the mat. Okay, we're gonna go into our locust. So our back bend. So we're gonna take a deep breath in. As we lift our heart and our legs, we're gonna flip the palms so that now they're facing the earth. But it's as if our hands are resting and pressing into some clouds that are really giving us a bit of lift. If your legs are spread, like there's space between the ankles, see if you can zip up the legs just a bit and lift. 3, 2, 1. Right cheek to the mat. Let the arms settle in at your sides. Palms face up. On your next breath in, we're going to lift up, but we're going to add a bind if you'd like. So maybe take those hands and clasp them behind your low back. On your breath in, you lift the heart and the legs, and you kind of open up through the chest as you lift the arms. Keep breathing here. Don't hold your breath. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left cheek to the mat. Let your arms fall by your sides. Palms face up. Okay. On your next breath in, flip it over like a pancake. Just come onto your back. And then slide your heels towards your glutes as you plant your feet on the earth. Okay, we're coming up into a nice active bridge. So we're gonna inhale, lift those hips. The glutes are on through the front of our hip. We're getting a bit of a stretch, okay? Our hips are what really tighten up, especially as we've been inside a little bit more, as we've been working from home a little bit more. So we're gonna take it down, lower the hips all the way down. Good. We've gotten a little stretch through the hips right here. As we breathe in, lift those hips nice and high. Beautiful. So now I'm pretty much at the top of my range. From here, we're gonna strengthen and open the hips a little bit more by squeezing and lifting a little higher in that final range. So this little lift higher into that bridge is gonna help us open up those hips a little bit more. So we're here for 5, 4, 3, keep those knees in line with the hips. 2, and 1. Lower it down, bring the knees into the chest. Good. Nice squeeze here. And maybe a rock from side to side if that feels good. Okay, rock and roll, and I'll meet you in boat. So take a couple of rocks, you know, enjoy it. Like when you're a kid and you just do stuff like this on your living room floor. Okay, low boat, high boat. Let's see high boat, shall we? Palms face up, there's an openness through the heart. The collarbones are wide. From here, we're gonna send one leg out and bring it back in. Other leg reaches out and in. So it's like we're lengthening one leg and keeping the other bent. That's it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Knees into the chest, now rock it back. Maybe do a couple rocks. And then plant yourself down on your mat.
Feet down, heels towards those glutes. Here we go. We're going back into that bridge. We're gonna lift, knees in line with the hips. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and take the hands underneath the low back and take that bind. You can kind of leverage yourself a little bit higher. But we're gonna do that same little lifts with the hips. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nice job. 4, don't let your hips sink. 3, 2, 1, hold. Release the bind if you have it, and lower the hips down to the mat. Knees into the chest. Here we go, rock and roll. I'll meet you in high boat. In 3, in 2, and 1. There it is. So now we're gonna add a pedal of those arms. Just a little pedal here. Stay nice and long through the spine. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest. Rock and roll twice and meet me on your back. Okay, heels close to those glutes. And now I'm gonna have you, hopefully you have your block next to you or a pillow. If you don't, no big deal. We're gonna come into a passive bridge. So if you have one available, inhale, lift your hips. Choose whether you want medium setting or low setting. And just place it underneath the sacrum. The lower part of the spine. It's that part that feels fused, like one big bone, but it really is those vertebrae just all tucked together, fused together. Now go ahead and take those arms out to your sides. Palms are face up. And just take a few minutes right here. This is a little bit of an inversion. We checked in with our senses at the beginning of class. Now is an opportunity for you to check in again. What are you tasting? What are you hearing? Smelling? Seeing? Even if what you're seeing is the back of your eyelids, you know, you see something there, so just notice. I'm loving the sound of nature out here. So now you can start to kind of turn off that ujjayi breath if you'd like. It doesn't have to be kind of as intense heating breath. At this point, you're still following the breath in and out. We're aware of it. If you need to let something go by opening the mouth and breathing it out, then I invite you to do it. Okay, from here, I'm going to lift my hips, and I'm just going to make sure that my block is on the lowest setting. And so what comes next is we're going to bring the soles of the feet to the sky. So I start by bringing one knee into the chest and then the other, and sending my legs to the sky. And I'm going to actively draw the toes towards my shins at first, so the heels strongly press towards the sky. If you're in a place where you can put your legs up a wall, then this is a lovely time to do that. Just a couple more breaths right here. Bring the knees into the chest, lower one foot down to the mat, and then the other. Also, for this next portion, you can keep the block right under your hips if you'd like. If that doesn't end up working for you, then just lift your hips and take it out. We're gonna bring one knee into the chest. Nice squeeze. We're gonna basically lock the hips in here and send that left leg nice and long, and letting it just relax down to the earth. So what you may very well feel is an opening in the front of that left hip. And you can take this right foot and circle it one way and then the other. And take that leg that you have in your arms and lengthen it towards the sky, and do a little point and flex, point and flex. Now we're gonna floint, right? A floint is like that Barbie foot, the plastic Barbie foot. And we'll point, flex, point, point, flex, point, point. Good. Rebend that right knee. Bring that left knee into the chest. Send the right leg long. Soften that leg and let it rest upon the mat. And circle this left ankle, one direction and then the other. So what else I want you to notice is that when this leg gets long, when you're in this position, especially with your hips elevated, like, is your leg pulling out to the side? Or is it staying in line with your hip? It's just something for you to notice. Okay, take that left leg, reach it to the sky. And then we'll point and flex, point, flex, point, flex, floint, point, flex, floint, point, point, and flex. Good. Rebend that left knee. Draw the right knee in. Lower both feet. Lift the hips. Remove a block if you have that. Take the knees, take the feet mat width apart. We're going to have to kind of shift because I'm close to the wall. We're going to drop the knees down to the right. We're going to bring our arms up into goalpost arms. So it's not like our normal twist. Just go nice and open through the chest, heart space. One more to each side. Or maybe you're like, I need a couple more to each side. Maybe you need to rock it back and forth. That's okay too. This is your practice. So you do you. Back through center. Nice. We're gonna bring the knees into the chest now, and we'll take that twist, the spinal twist. So we're gonna lower both knees over to the right. Keep that left shoulder blade on the mat. Arms are still in goalpost for something a little different, and we look over the left side of our mat. Breathe in, bring those knees back through center. Nice squeeze, and then those knees go down to the left. Goalpost arms here. Keep that right shoulder blade pressed into the mat. Noticing how the body feels on this side after you've already twisted on the other side. Is there a difference between the two? Inhale back through center. We're gonna take a happy baby, soles of the feet to the sky, reach up between the knees, hands to the outside of the feet. The elbows are on the inside of those shins, and you take that happy baby pose. And so again, you know, if this feels good to rock, then you do it. Back through center, knees to the chest. Here we go. We're gonna tuck chest or the chin to the chest towards the knees. Squeeze up into the tiniest ball you can. You're turning on every muscle. So every muscle in the face, squeeze in through the feet. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale and lengthen onto the mat for Shavasana. So whatever you have at home to help Shavasana just really rock your world, like towel over the eyes, maybe a blanket over you. Of course, it's summer. Sometimes when we cool down and the house has the air going, and you just get cold. So whatever you need to do, let this time be for you. A little gift before you start the rest of your day. You want to stay in Shavasana, then stay in Shavasana. You need to move into the rest of your day and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll yourself onto your favorite side. Take a couple of breaths right here in this fetal position. On your next breath out, find yourself in a seated position. See if you can find your seat with your eyes closed. Stand up nice and tall. Take the arms up and over the head. Feel for the palms to touch. Bring the hands, plug them in right in at heart center. A little dip of the chin. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for giving this time to yourself. Bring the thumbs to the forehead center. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for bearing with me.
No,
Hey,
no problem.
Thank you. That was a great class.
you guys have an awesome day, okay?
You too. Enjoy Trekkie.
I will.
I'm jealous.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, love.